Hey everyone, welcome back to Check-ins with Dr. Charles. Today, we're diving into something I see all the time in my fellow artists, creatives, and sensitive souls. The way childhood trauma often becomes the fuel for creativity and the root of burnout, self-doubt, and the inability to feel proud of our own work. Let's start with the big question. Why does our childhood trauma so often turn us into artists? When you're a kid and you experience trauma, emotional neglect, chaos at home, abuse, or simply never feeling loved, your brain starts scanning for ways to process what you can't make sense of. You don't have words for it, not yet. So instead, you draw it, sing it, visualize it, move it through your body. Art becomes the translator for your pain that never had a safe space. Creating gives you control over a world that once made you feel powerless. It's how you start to alchemize your own experience. Not always consciously, but instinctively. But here's where it gets complicated. Once you've tapped into that creative well, the world, and often your own traumatic conditioning, tells you, make it count, be successful, prove your worth. Productivity becomes armor. Suddenly, it's not just about making art anymore. It's about earning your place. You equate output with value. You forget how to play. You rush the process because somewhere deep down, your nervous system believes you're only as good as what you produce and how much you produce. Then someone tells you, your work is beautiful, and you can't feel it. Compliments bounce off. Praise feels fake. Why? Because when you grow up feeling unseen and unworthy, you have to make sense of why that keeps happening. A common conclusion many of us come to goes something like, I must not be all that interesting or good. I am not enough, and I guess I don't deserve this. Once you have the answer that helps you to predict what's to come, in other words, more neglect and other forms of abuse, your body learns to reject anything that contradicts that belief. Praise feels like a threat to the explanation and identity you've built to survive. So you push it away, or worse, you keep raising the bar so no compliment ever feels deserved. So how do we break this cycle? How do we create from a place of healing instead of hustle? First, we need to name the pattern. We always need to start with awareness. Notice when you're creating for validation, not expression. Ask yourself, who am I trying to impress right now? Next, we need to practice slow creation. Focus on setting aside time to create without an expected outcome, and if you can, without a deadline. Create just for you. No audience, no posting, just process. Then we need to work on receiving praise without explaining it away. When someone pays you a compliment, learn to say thank you. That's it. Let it land. You don't need to justify or downplay your work. What we can also do is get in touch with the younger version of you that just wanted to be seen. What would it look like to create from their joy, not their pain? And then lastly, talk to someone who can help you unpack the old narratives and build new ones. Your creativity is not a debt you owe to the world. You don't have to suffer to make something meaningful. You already have. The art is already in you. Let your healing become your new canvas. If this hit home for you, please let me know in the comments. And if you're on this journey of creating and healing, remember, you're not alone. I'll see you next time.